Wow.
It was my father's car. We got it in 1968, and we lived in Chicago, and he was able to get it in 68, or 67, I should say.
So what's the story on the car? How did it get here?
We originally lived in Chicago there, and we moved there in 67. And my father picked it up the same year that we moved there. He was, like I say, a coal miner, and he ended up with black lung emphysema. In '83, he passed away. And that's when I moved from Chicago to Round Lake Beach here with my mom. And she gave me the car because she was the owner of it. And that's where you'll see the plates on the front there. That's the year that I brought it out here. The story with my father, he was always there when he was battling the cancer. He was always fooling with the car, detailing, changing the wheels out. I was a UPS driver, a young UPS driver, and I'd come home from work and I'd see him out there with the dog, and he smoked a Prince Albert in a can. It looked like you're rolling a joint. Yeah. And I'd come in and I say, "Hey, Dad, what are you doing?" He says, "Just cleaning the car up a little bit." I said, "Wasn't you doing that yesterday?" He says, "Yeah, this is my love right here. This is my car."
Oh, man.
Yeah, he passed away with cancer in '83, I think it was. And I moved here in '85, and it hasn't been moved since. I was the last one to drive it from Chicago to here.
This car's been here since 1985?
85.
And
it's the last time it was driven.
Has it run since then, too?
No.
It hasn't run, hasn't been driven,
no.
It's set in this...
The original miles is 27,000.
27,000 miles.
Yes.
So, how come you never took it out?
I just never, as a UPS driver, so busy with other parts of my life. That was my goal when I retired, was to restore it, and just never got around to it or had the money to put into it. Now, Travis, the one that I'm giving it to, my nephew, he's a car guy.
Oh, cool.
And I said, it's going to sit here and rot if I don't let him have it. And when he was a little kid, he would always come over and he'd look and he said, "Oh man, I love this car."
Well, it sounds like your dad, he obviously had
my dad, this was his life right
here. Yeah, great taste in cars, and I mean, we're car guys too.
He called it the hardtop 58 because these windows all laid down.
Yeah.
He goes, "Son, do you know what they call this, don't you?" I says, "No." He said, "They call it the hardtop convertible." And that's just because all of these windows,
it's got no B-pillar.
Yeah, they all go down.
Yeah, the fact that, your mom never sold it and you don't want to sell it and staying in the family for your nephew to restore, I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
So I really appreciate the trust and faith that you have in us transporting this safely and cleaning it up for you guys. We're going to make you and your dad and your nephew proud.
No way. No way. Holy cow. That looks like a completely different car.
Not bad, right?
Holy cow. I have never seen it look like this, man. I've been seeing this thing my whole life, and it has never looked like this. This is insane.
And the interior, I think that's the best part of the whole car.
Oh my goodness.